Back again today is PFC Lewis from 818. It's a beautiful day today, sunny Friday. I'm here today to show you how to operate an M984 series breaker. Remember to close your air tank on the right side of the vehicle before you start your vehicle. Okay. So in order to start the vehicle, this record here, you have to make sure that you press ignition button on, and then you wait for all your gauges to get back on track, and make sure that if your tank was open, the air pressure builds up. So once all the areas are back up on normal station, you go ahead and press the engine start. Next, you want to make sure that you enable the hydraulic button right here. So you make sure you push this up, and then you turn it on to be able to work the crane on the wrecker. You may wonder why the vehicle is off. It's so that you can hear me while I speak. I'm just gonna walk you through the whole process. So once you start the vehicle up and then you enable the hydraulic from the inside, you want to make sure you come here and that you turn the power on, which is going to be up, and then the latch on as well. And next, I'm gonna be on this side right here. There's a latch right here that you can see. This latch right here goes in and hooks up on the other side, holding the crane inside. And in order to loosen this up, you have to go on the other side. Which is where you come here, where it says hoist, which it says up and down. For now, you have to go down so you can loosen up a little bit. And once that is done, you walk up on this side again, and this is where you would need to pull the lever out and then lock it behind this frame here, which unlocks the crane on the other side. I'm not sure if you can see here, but it goes through the inside right here as well. This is where it's going to unlock it from. Then next, once you come here, you have all these levers right here. Hoist is what brings the crane up and down. The boom brings the top of the crane. It brings it up or down. Then you have the telescoping here. Telescoping here is a crane. So the crane for now is in this way, right? So telescoping is what extend the crane forward once it's out, and then it brings it back down as well. Then you come to swing. Swing is what allows the crane, when it's fully out, to either rotate left or right. So out of all these levers, you have this particular one right here, which says out and in, and that's an outrigger. That brings this leg out all the way out here, depending on how far you want it to extend it. And the same thing, the same lever here is on the other side. So there's no reason for me to go back there and show you, but it does bring it out. And these two right here, you have two of the same here. However, it says left and right for your convenience. So for instance, if you're working by yourself, you can use this lever to adjust each side on a level that you want, depending on whether you're on a flat surface or an uneven surface. And this lever right here is the master cylinder. It goes up and down, which is the center part. So this right here is almost like a Z. So let's say if I make a Z properly, so it extends the center part. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that the boom is down. So once you're holding the mass up, right, make sure you boomed up a little bit so that you're not stuck on the other side and you can raise it all the way up. Make sure when you're telescoping out, you're hoisting down so that your cable does not get jammed in and snap. And for the opposite way as well, when you're telescoping in, make sure you're hoisting up as well so that you don't have so much slack of cable. So now I'm going to explain to you how to work the retriever system. Okay, so you have 3 levers right here. The first lever here at the top, that's your right toe cylinder. Since you're facing it, your right side will be on the other side. So it brings your right side in or out. And then you have the middle one, which is your left toe cylinder, which is going to be this one right here. The same thing goes in or out. Then the third lever right here will be the left cylinder that goes in and out, will be this one right here in the middle, which either extend it or bring it back inside. And depending on which vehicle you're going to be hauling in, you have this swing arm right here where it depends on where the pin goes so that you're not damaging the vehicle you're hauling. All right, one last thing. Make sure whenever you have the crane system up, you have the outrigger on both sides out, depending on where you're lifting from. And make sure you have the pin on the back here removed, and this plate right here and the bottom here to give it support. Again, the pin is this little thing right here. Make sure it's out, and make sure you're also trained and qualified on working on this system. This is PFC Lewis from Editing, signing out.